let me tell you about how I try to make the world a safer place. As a behavior analyst, I look at why people do what they do, why they don't do other things, and how we can change them. In the context of safety, that means we're looking at safe behaviors. How does that work? Well, have you ever lifted something using your back, stumbled over that cord in the back there, yanked a cord instead of properly unplugging it? We all have. So the idea is that by observing, evaluating the behavior, and then giving the person feedback for it, we are reinforcing the behaviors and creating so-called safety habits. Well, there are different ways how we can do that. I can observe myself, I can observe a peer, or even my supervisor can come by and give me some feedback on my safety performance. Interestingly enough, that had never been compared in one setting, so that's what I did. But I wanted to know more. I wanted to know what's really going on, and can I trust that data that they're self-reporting? Are they actually being honest and accurate when they're self-recording themselves on their safety performance? So I added an objective data source to figure that out. Then, over 2 years, I introduced a safety program that really focused on decreasing injuries, increasing lifting and vacuuming behaviors. So after 2 years, let me just tell you, we were successful. Yes, we did decrease the injuries, we increased the safe behaviors. But keep in mind, I wanted to know more, and that's what I really want to talk about. So the results were really that when we looked at the different observation types of myself, peer, and the supervisor, we didn't really find a terribly lot of a difference. We found similar improvements across all different groups. However, when given a choice, the self was really the popular one. So what really did the trick? The trick was really buy-in and excitement. And that's really what made the change. Well, how do we know? Well, lucky for us, we had one group that hadn't been exposed at all yet to the safety program. They had no clue, or so we thought. But word of mouth really traveled, and they got excited. They asked us, hey, when it's our turn, when can we do this? And their change in behaviors was the same as the other groups that already got the different observation types. So after a while, the excitement lessened a little bit, and we introduced the supervisor observations to kind of provide a little bit more of structure and consequences for them. And why do supervisors work? Well, we all like a little bit of feedback and positive encouragement from our supervisors or our thesis advisors, right? And we try to do better and really meet their expectations. Same thing holds true in the context of safety. So this was really a way for us to kind of bring back the levels of safety and really maintain them over time. But what about that accuracy piece? What really happened? What did they really say? Well, according to them, they were superstars. They were all 100%, they were awesome. Well, my objective data source told me that wasn't quite true. So, while you might not be surprised to hear that people do lie, that's only part of the puzzle, and there's a lot more research that needs to be done. So I really want to focus on what my research really did find out. It really found out that the safety culture seems to be the more driving variable than really the observation type. So my research provides some clear guidelines on how you can establish that culture and the buy-in. And then once you're there, you really want to establish it, choose whatever observation type works for your company. Thank you.